Hi everyone, my name is Aaron. Welcome to the Greenland Garden Center Botanic Garden. Today we're going to be talking about fall lawn care. So we're going to be talking about the tips and tricks that you can use this fall to ensure success next spring. So we'll go over step by step for those that maybe just moved into a new house, they don't know what they're doing. Maybe it's your first year with the lawn, maybe you're an old pro. Hopefully you learned something from this. So step one, raking. What you want to do when you're looking to rake is get a good leaf rake. You don't want a heavy rake. You want something that's light that will do a good job of picking up those leaves. And you want to get the leaves off of your lawn and even out of your flower beds. Reason being is if you leave those leaves on the lawn, what you'll find is they tend to pile up, especially if you leave them for a while, they tend to pile up. And what happens is it actually smothers the grass. The grass is living even in fall, even when the temperatures get cold, that grass is a living plant. If you have a bunch of leaves covering that grass no longer gets the sunlight, can potentially no longer get the moisture, and it's just going to cause issues with the lawn. So you definitely want to get out there and rake those leaves. Not fun, but something to do for sure. Step two, so first step done. Step two, cutting your grass. Cutting your grass is something that you should be doing on a regular basis, even going into fall. If you leave the grass too long in fall, you can run into a few issues. If you leave it too long in spring, you get that matted grass, the grass that's falling over, leaning down, causing those matted patches. What happens then is there's snow mold. You're going to get snow mold. You're going to get matted grass that you're going to be raking up in spring, and it's just going to cause dead patches in the lawn. So that's number one. You get that long grass that causes that snow mold. Number two, if you leave that grass long, you may not have dealt with this, but you probably have heard neighbors dealing with it, or we see it here every day, every spring. You get voles. So you get rodents that live in the lawn. If your lawn is long, that's just encouraging those voles, those rodents to live there over winter. So again, the right mow height is essential. What you're looking to do is you're looking for about a 2-inch mow height. So normally in summer, we recommend 3 or 4 inches. We want that long grass. We want to allow the moisture to seep in there. We want to keep it nice and tall so you're shading out weed seeds. In fall, you're looking for about a 2-inch mow height. You don't want any longer than that. So definitely get out there and mow that grass as often as needed. In fall, luckily it's not growing as fast. We don't have the heat of summer for it to grow. So you may only be out there once a week, once every 10 days, but definitely mow that lawn until it stops growing. On the alternative side, if you're one of those ones that think, well, if I can just mow it once and I'll be done, I'll just mow it really short and I'll be done. Not a great idea. If you have it too short in winter, you can cause winter damage. The lawn has nothing to insulate itself. The crowns of the grass that live under those blades have nothing to insulate itself from that cold. So 2 inches is what you're looking for, and mow until it stops growing. So that's step two. Step three that we get into is lawn repair, lawn maintenance. So say your lawn is not what you want it to be. Say it's not looking as good as you want it to look, and you have some free time in fall. What I'd suggest then is to do those spring tasks in fall. Step four, one of the most important things to do is fertilize your lawn. Believe it or not, fall is the best time to fertilize your lawn. There's two kind of windows to do it. In fall, beginning of fall, end of August, end of summertime. That time you want to continue with your summer program. So you want high nitrogen fertilizer. So something like a 3204, 2602, something like that. High nitrogen, high first number you want to put on just at the start of fall, end of August, that kind of thing. What it's going to do is it's going to feed that lawn, the first feeding going into fall. So once you've done that, 4 to 6 weeks later, you want to do your winterizing formula, and that's a completely different formula. For winterizing, you're looking for a balanced fertilization. So you're looking for a little bit of nitrogen and quite a bit of potassium, which is the last number. So you just want a balanced fertilizer. And what you're doing and what you're hoping to do is give that last kind of winter feed just as the grass is going dormant. Grass goes dormant when it changes color. So if your grass is still green, but it's not really growing anymore, you don't have to mow it anymore, but it's still green, that's the ideal time to fertilize that last fertilization with a balanced fertilizer, some nitrogen, and a good amount of potassium. So that's step four, fertilize. So the last step we want to talk about today is salt stopper. If you have a dog, this is pretty much a mandatory step. What salt stopper is gypsum. Gypsum is a mined mineral, and what gypsum does when it's sitting on your lawn or sitting on soil is it neutralizes salt. So if you can put this down, probably end of October, early November, just before we have a snow that sticks, you can put this down and have it down all winter. What you're gonna find is as your dog goes out in winter and uses the lawn, you're not gonna get those big, heavy burning patches that you have to repair in spring. So definitely useful to have if you have an animal. If you don't have a dog, it can still be useful for you. I use it on my lawn, right around the edge of the driveway and in my front lawn. What happens around the edge of the driveway is you pick up road salt from the roads, maybe use salt, like an ice melting product based on salt on the driveway or on the sidewalks. All that salt finds its way into your lawn. What you'll get is you'll get that river of kind of dead grass just on the edge of the lawn by the driveway, and that's due to salt buildup. Weeds can grow in salt, lawn doesn't like it. If you put salt stopper down, especially along the edge of the driveway or anywhere where you found burning in the past, you'll definitely notice a huge difference this spring, and you'll have to repair your lawn less and you'll have a healthier lawn going into spring. So that's salt stopper.